gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to Barbounia's Big Top. Step right up, meet the team. Although we're all different, we share the same dream. We're united, move as one. You're invited to join the fun. Put your best foot forward and come on down to the snazziest, snappiest, hopelessly happiest circus in town. Step right up, oh, step right up. Thank you, all of you for being here. Can I tell you something? We're not the biggest circus in the world. We're not even the biggest circus in town. But at Barbounia's Big Top, we always guarantee big performances. Featuring Natasha, Princess of the Trapeze.
Natasha steps forward. She is a beautiful and athletic trapeze artist. She demonstrates her talent.
The Canine Cuties!
The Canine Cuties step forward. They are a troupe of adorable little show dogs. They demonstrate their cuteness.
Kip, the Royal Knight.
Kip steps forward. He is a strikingly handsome and well-groomed horse. He shows off his talent.
Introducing our tiniest elephant in her first performance ever, Pinky!
Pinky steps forward. She takes in the crowd. She stands upstage, nervous.
Here I stand on the brink, my heart beating fast, my face turning pink.
Johnny leads Pinky downstage, but Pinky doesn't follow.
Pinky, come on, Pinky.
Pinky has a bad case of stage fright. She freezes, the music stops, and suddenly... Embarrassed, Pinky runs away.
We're not the biggest circus, but at Barbounia's Big Top, always guarantee big surprises. Can I tell you something? I was not expecting that. And now, on with the show.
Step right up, come on in.
Whoever you are and wherever you've been, grab a ticket and have a seat. Spread your fingers and tap your feet. Put your best foot forward and come on down to the snazziest, snappiest, scoobiest, happiest, scoobiest, happiest, hopelessly happiest circus in town.
Scene 2. Madame Barbounia follows Pinky back onto stage. She finally catches up to Pinky.
Hey, Pinky, can I tell you something?
Madame Barbounia, it's not what you think. That song came from my trunk, not my...
I know. Don't worry about it, kid. The Great One is smiling on you tonight.
Sure, thanks.
Pinky walks the path toward her pin. At center stage, she meets Natasha, who is stretching her limbs.
Pinky, you're very brave out there.
I was horrible.
Fortunately, we have a small audience tonight.
We have a small audience every night.
I heard Madame Barbounia telling Johnny that if our audiences stay this small, the Big Top will go out of business.
I guess I'm not helping any.
Look on the bright side. Because we had such a small audience, not many people saw your first performance.
The Canine Cuties enter and make fun of Pinky.
Pinky made a stinky. Pinky made a stinky.
Welcome to Stinky. When I get nervous, I can't control my trunk. I don't know what sound will come out.
Don't worry, it happens to many their first time in the ring.
Even you?
No, but I'm not a young elephant. These things happen. Performing the big top is hard work.
You make it look easy.
Pinky, I've been training for the circus since I was 4 years old.
Since 4? How did you know you wanted to be in the circus at 4?
Papa grew orchards, peaches and apricots. I spent my days climbing trees. High off the ground, glancing around, longing to fly with the breeze. Longing to fly, to be confident and free, searching for a way to become a different me, longing to fly, to ascend the air and drift, to discover my talent and my special gift. And then one day the big top came to town. Watching the circus, tumblers and acrobats, I felt my heart taking wing. Lost in a trance, wanting my chance, longing to fly in the ring. Longing to fly, to be confident and free, searching for a way to become a different me, longing to fly, to ascend the air and soar, to discover my talent and what lay in store. But Papa said circus, it's more like a zoo. Forget that old circus, it's no home for you. But I knew the circus was where I should be, and I had a gift that I longed to set free. See how I fly, how I'm confident and free. I have found a way to become a different me. See how I fly to the big top's highest dome. I've discovered my talent, myself and my home. I've discovered my talent, myself and my home.
The big top is the only home I've known, and now I've made a fool out of myself in front of everyone.
Next time it won't be so bad.
What if there is no next time?
Don't worry, the Great One will guide you. We each have a talent, a gift given to us by the Great One.
You really think so?
Pinky, I know so. You'll discover your talent, yourself, and your home.
Scene 3. Natasha exits, leaving Pinky alone. Kip sneaks up behind Pinky.
Well, well, well. You make quite a first impression.
It's my trunk. When I get nervous, I can't control it.
If it's any comfort, I warned Madame Barbounia you were too young for the center ring.
It happens to many their first time in the
You
ring.
know, there were a lot of shows looking for animals like you. You simply have to stand on stage and look pretty. Just today there was an ad in the newspaper. What did it say? No talent required.
I have a talent given to me by the Great One. I just have to figure out what it is.
The Great One, don't be so naive. The Great One is just something that Madame Barbounia made up to make sure everyone works together nicely.
Don't you have a gift from the Great One?
My ability has nothing to do with the Great One. I'll tell you about my mama, who was anything but common. Early on, she headed straight for fame. She joined up with the circus and created quite a circus. No one in the ring could match her game. She could strut like a winner and make a move, 'cause she found her passion. She found it in the groove. She was in the groove. She was in the groove. When the groove set in, she couldn't help but win. She was in the groove. I followed in her footsteps from the first time that I took steps, stomping, trotting, leaping in the air. And now each time I enter, I take stage in front and center, dazzling with my charismatic flair. See, I strut like a winner and make my move, 'cause I found my passion. I found it in the groove. I am in the groove. I am in the groove. When the groove set in, I couldn't help but win. I am in the groove. A gift that's undiscovered is like hangers in the cupboard, sitting gathering dust upon the shelf. A soul that has no wisdom is like words without this wisdom, spoken by the royal knight himself. You can strut like a winner and make your move. When you find your passion, you'll find it in the groove. You'll find it in the groove. You'll find it in the groove. When the groove set in, you couldn't help but win. You'll be in the groove. You'll be in the groove. You'll be in the groove. When the groove sets in, you cannot help but win. You'll be in the groove. You see, Pinky, I am a circus horse. I've always been, and I will always be a circus horse.
But what if the big top goes out of business?
Pinky, you don't understand. My life is the circus, and the circus is my life.
Maybe I'm not like you. Maybe I can't confine myself to this little circus. Maybe I need to seek my talent out in the world.
Well, for a tiny elephant, you certainly have a lot of grit.
Kip exits. Pinky begins to walk the other way. Johnny enters behind Pinky with newspapers and a shovel. Scene 4.
Hey, Pinky, wait up.
Johnny, can I ask you something?
The canine cuties cross again and make fun of Pinky.
Pinky made a stinky. Pinky made a stinky. It wasn't a stinky. Johnny, do you believe in the Great One?
Sure, as much as anyone in the big top, I guess.
'Cause Kip said... Never mind. Hey, Johnny, what's your talent?
I don't know. The assistant stage manager does a lot of things.
Like look after the tiniest elephant?
Sure, plus a lot of other things. You know, Pinky, my grandfather, he and Madame Barbounia started this circus. Madame Barbounia was the ringmaster, and my grandfather was the barker.
What's a barker?
The barker is the one who stands outside and drums up an audience. You know, tries to sell more tickets. When my grandfather died, my father became the barker. And when my father died, well, everyone thought...
You'd be the barker?
I tried, Pinky. I really tried. But I wasn't any good. The Big Top's audiences kept getting smaller and smaller. So I tried other things.
Like what?
I tried to juggle flaming pins, but I couldn't stand the heat. I tried to train a dancing bear, but we both had 2 left feet. That's not the way to feel a winner, trying on hats and nothing fits. Buddy, the way to be a winner is never give in or call it quits. Keep on moving along, keep on trying again. It's not a big mistake to make a blunder now and then. Keep on strolling your path, keep on whistling your song. In time you'll find your talent as you keep moving along. And so I decided to leave the Big Top.
You left the Big Top?
I tried to write a movie script that I couldn't sell for free. I tried to build a smartphone app, but the phone outsmarted me. That's not the way to feel a winner, seeking success to no avail. Buddy, the way to be a winner is never to fear that you might fail. Keep on moving along, keep on trying again. Who cares about one blunder after making 9 or 10? Keep on strolling your path, keep on whistling your song. In time you'll find your talent as you keep moving along. And eventually I found my way back to the Big Top. And eventually I found things I was good at. So now I clean the stalls and pens, and the horses don't say nay. And now I comb the rainbow wigs, and the clowns all mime hooray. That's how I finally found my place. You're hearing a yes when most said no. Buddy, the way to find your talent is never give in or give up hope. Keep on moving along, keep on trying again. In time you'll find your special gift, the only question's when. Keep on strolling your path, keep on whistling your song. In time you'll find your talent as you keep moving along.
So what's your talent?
I don't know. I guess a lot of little things.
Don't you want to do more?
Not really. I'm happy, Pinky.
I couldn't do that. I want to do more than a lot of little things.
You've got a lot of potential, buddy. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Johnny, is that today's newspaper?
Sure, I was going to use it to clean the pens, but you can have it.
Thanks.
Johnny collects his tools and exits. Scene 5. Pinky frantically flips through the newspaper until she finds just what she's looking for.
Wanted. Trained animals for a new production of Ida at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Horses, camels, and elephants. Animals of all ages and talents encouraged to audition. Wanted, I want to be wanted, I want to fit in. Forget all the awkward stops and starts. I want to begin. wanted, a place where I'm wanted, a place to belong, a place where a tiny elephant can finally be strong. I've got a gift, I've got to embrace. I simply need the chance and the space. So what if I'm small? So what if I'm stout? I want to discover what I'm all about. I've got a voice that can't be dismissed, and here's a chance I cannot resist. I'll speak my own words, I'll bear my own blare, and finally discover I'm wanted somewhere.
The scene has changed to New York City. Pinky approaches the security guard.
Is this the Metropolitan Opera?
Who wants to know?
My name is Pinky. I'm here to audition.
Looks Pinky up and down, isn't fazed. Second door on the left. Good luck.
Thanks. Wanted, I want to be wanted, I want to fit in. Forget all the awkward stops and starts, I want to begin.
Pinky enters the audition room.
Next.
I'm Pinky. I've trained with Barbounia's Big Top.
You're small.
I know, I'm young, but I have a lot of grit.
Small is good. We need you in the second act. Rehearsals begin on Tuesday. Take this paper down the hall.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm speechless. I can't believe...
Here, take it.
Wanted, a place where I'm wanted, a place to belong, a place where a tiny elephant can finally be strong.
Everyone, listen up. Even though this is the first day of rehearsal, as your director, I already have a few notes for you. Number one, you will encounter many egos in this opera house. The only ego that truly matters is mine.
You look like my friend Natasha. She studied ballet since she was 4.
Why are you talking to me?
Second, no chewing gum. It's horrifying that I even have to mention it, but unfortunately I do.
The Great One is smiling on a rehearsal.
The who?
The Great One.
Oh God, this whole company's full of loonies.
I've got a gift, I've got to embrace. I simply need the chance and the space. So what if I'm small, so what if I'm stout? I want to discover what I'm all about.
Opening night, break a leg, everyone. Remember, animals, not a peep. No whinnies, no flares, no whatever sound it is you camels make. All of you are to be seen and not heard.
I've got a voice that can't be dismissed, and here's a chance I cannot resist. I'll speak my own words, I'll sing my own song, and answer the question.
Get that elephant off the stage!
Where do I belong?
Pinky lowers her head and exits. Scene 6. Johnny is waiting for Pinky outside the stage door.
Hey, buddy.
Johnny, what are you doing here?
It's your first performance at the Met.
And my last.
Everyone at the circus misses you, Pinky.
Everyone? Even Kip?
Well, maybe not Kip. He's always been a little jealous, I think.
Of me? But I don't have any talent.
You just haven't found it yet. Come on, Pinky, let's go home. I made up your pen like always.
Thanks, Johnny. You really are good. I mean, talented at a lot of things.
Thanks, but you know, buddy, it's not always easy. Sometimes being part of the big top is hard work. All the personalities, the problems, the messes. Sometimes being a member of the circus is not very fun. But if I don't clean up the pens, who will?
Johnny, I'm sorry that
It's okay, buddy. Welcome home.
Pinky and Johnny have arrived back at the big top. Through the first verse, each chorus member greets Pinky in their own unique way. Kip stays to the back, hesitant to approach.
Under 1/10 though our room is small, under 1/10 there is room for all, a place for a stagehand to clean up a mess, a place for a gymnast to fly with funness. There's space for each gift, each talent and bent, under 1/10.
Kip finally decides what to say.
Well, well, well. Has the tiniest elephant found their talent?
Not yet, Kip, but I think I'm now in a place where I can actually find it.
Well, you did learn something. Glad to hear it.
Space for each gift, each talent and bent, under 1/10.
Madame Barbounia enters. She's excited to see that Pinky has returned.
Welcome home, kid.
Madame Barbounia, does the Great One really exist? Kip said the Great One is just something you made up so everyone would be nice to each other.
Can I tell you something? Kip is a very smart horse.
But he doesn't believe in the Great One.
Ah, but he does.
But he told me...
You see, Pinky, to believe in the Great One is simply to believe in the Big Top. The Big Top is the Great One.
I don't get it.
We each have a talent, a gift. In order for the show to go on, we need each person's gift. No one person's gift is more important than another's. What would a circus be without a trapeze artist to dazzle the audience, or an assistant stage manager to keep the animal pens clean? When all our gifts come together, then we can be the Big Top. When all our talents are combined, then we are the Great One.
What if I never find my talent?
You will, kid. Maybe sooner than you think.
Through this verse, Madame Barbounia walks Pinky slowly across the stage to a platform set up in the center.
Under 1/10, though our roof is low,
Under 1/10 there is room to grow,
a shelter to hold us, keep us as one, a home for our talents to shine like the sun. There's space for each gift, each talent and bent, under 1/10.
Pinky, do you know what a balco is?
Yes, Johnny told me. Someone who drums up ticket sales.
Right now, this circus could really use a balco. How about it, kid?
Me?
Sure.
Now?
Madame Barbounia nods and lifts Pinky to the platform and gestures for Pinky to speak to the audience. Pinky is tentative at first.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages.
She's nervous. She freezes. Suddenly, she turns to Madame Barbounia, who is smiling knowingly. Pinky knows what she must do.
Step right up, grab your ticket and nab a seat to the next performance of Barbounia's Big Top. Whoever you are and wherever you've been, come on in. Once you have your ticket, wave it in the air. Step right up. Do you have your ticket?
Natasha runs to Pinky and Madame Barbounia.
Madame Barbounia, do you see all the people outside with tickets? It's the biggest audience I've ever seen. Thanks to the Big Top's new balco.
Way to go, buddy. You did it.
Pinky? You found your